They're ready to go for the walk. They know. Step one is to get the correct harness type. These are called like H-style harnesses where they wrap around the torso and kind of top of chest. There seems to be two main types. One is these like double strap, which we have better experiences with, and then there's this single strap version, which wraps around their torso, and then this we guide their head through. Our kitties don't like this one in particular because they don't like having their faces covered in general. So having these where we just like snap around the two areas are a bit easier. It's also important that they're like adjustable because you want them to be semi-snug, not tight, but not too loose either. So these are really nice because they're a bit easier to adjust. For step two, even before putting them on, it's important to get your kitty comfortable with the harnesses and leashes being around. Hi, Shinx. So for a day or two, we just left them out and just kind of had them around their play box, and you can put them around their food just to get them more neutral. There's like no emotional connection to them yet. So just having it around their food, around their play toys, and not doing anything with it allows them to kind of just sniff and get used to them. Once they've had a couple of days to hang around their harnesses, that's when you want to start doing step three, which is like indoor leash time. It's mostly just getting it on them for the first time, giving them a couple minutes, some pets, maybe some treats, just so they get more familiar with it. And even then, it's not meant to like take them outside yet. It's just so that they can get comfortable because it's going to get weird for them. They might roll around and pretend like they can't walk anymore. So, you know, Shinx is desperate. So we're going to put it on her so she can get ready for her walk. Okay, Shinx has her harness on. Yeah, and for the first couple of days, it's important just to let them wear it inside for a few minutes. Shinx still doesn't love wearing it, but she knows that she needs it to go outside. Yeah, soon, baby. And for the first couple of days, yeah, just let them wear it inside for a few minutes, give them treats and pets. And then we're going to do the next step, which is actually putting on the leash. And this, we're not going to really walk them inside. We're just going to put it on so that they can get used to walking around with the harness and the leash. And once you're ready to take them outside after a few days of doing inside training and treats, you can take them outside in a quiet area, preferably with like no road noise or ideally like a quiet space. I know she doesn't love it right now also. And then really the main behaviors that we're trying to look out for when they finally do go outside is like no airplane ears, puffy tail, things like that just show a lot of distress. So try not to force them to go out. Just let them get comfortable on their own time. Oh, Shinx is getting really feisty right now. Yeah, you're about to both go out. She's just not happy that she has the harness on and not going outside yet. Okay, baby. All right, time to take them out. Oh, Macy's a good actress. She's showing what is very common with cats. It's just not always super comfortable for them. So she'll rub quite a bit. And now we're outside. Macy still likes to rub against stuff. She doesn't love her harness, but she loves being outside, which seems to be pretty common for a lot of cats once they get used to it. When you eventually do take your kitties outside, it's really important to give them proper prevention for worms and ticks, fleas, pretty much every outdoor parasite, especially in cats, because heartworm in particular is really not very treatable. So the best way to not get it is to prevent it. So our kitties get NexGard combo, but there's other types. That was just the one that we were prescribed. And it actually prevents a lot of different outdoor parasites. Of course, your experiences are going to vary. Ours were pretty open to going outside very early on. They really enjoyed being outside because we have their little catio and they wanted to explore the world. The last tip that I have is whenever you take them out, it's important to let them guide and try to never really tug on their harness, just because they're not very big and we don't want to accidentally hurt them. And unlike walking dogs where you can guide them more easily, cats just kind of go wherever. And if they go somewhere where they're not supposed to, I just hold it here, and eventually they get the idea and we'll turn around. So no need to tug, no pulling, just let them guide you. After about, I don't know, 30 or so minutes, we try to wrap it up and either pack them in their carrier, which is another tip, is behind me on my back I have their little carrier. It's just a lot easier to pack them up. If something happens, putting them in the carrier just makes it easier rather than having to hold them, and they get pretty squirmy sometimes. So this is pretty common behavior once they're done with their walk. They like to lick the spot where the harness was, so they spend quite a bit of time after the walk doing some grooming. Best of luck on your walks.